Hello, this is Mayra with So Easy. Thank you for being here, and this is the tutorial that goes with the handles that we did last time. I hope you enjoy this pattern, and I have to tell you it's not tried, so we will be testing it on camera. We will need the two pockets from the pattern, the lining, front and back. I have fused them with fusible interfacing in black so you can see it better. Two zippers. Place your lining wrong side down and the pocket wrong side up, so right sides are together. Fuse a little bit of interfacing to protect the pocket when you are cutting it up. The placement of this pocket is on your pattern. I have cut the top of the lining because I thought I would put a false bottom, but I have decided against it. Draw a rectangle that is 7 inches by half an inch and a middle line that will stop half an inch, 1/4 of an inch from each side. So outside is rectangle, following exactly the drawing that you have just made. When you get to the corner, stop, lift your foot and pivot your work and continue sewing. Follow this procedure for every corner that you have. This is important because this is the way that you will shape the pocket, so your sewing should be very straight. I think my machine just skipped one stitch, and we'll find out later when I cut the pocket, and I will show you why you have to do this as perfect as possible. Cut exactly on that middle line. Start with a small gap and then follow the line to the corners. Once you get to the corners, cut close to it, but don't go through the seam. Once you have finished cutting the pocket, feed the pocket through this opening and finger press it, giving it shape. Take it to the iron and iron it. If you are using satin as I am, please use a cloth so the iron doesn't mark the fabric. It's not easy to work with satin when you are a beginner, so this is the perfect project to practice since the satin will be inside the bag and all the seams will be hidden between the lining and the body of the bag. Sew the little stops at the end, the little triangles, and then you are ready to attach the zipper. As you can see, I have placed a little tape at the end of my zipper because the curvature that happens when I open the zipper. I will be sewing the zipper without showing any of the metal stops at both ends. Place your zipper down and pin the lining on top. Make sure you pin the pocket down at the end of the lining so you don't catch it when you are sewing. Take it to the machine, which you have changed to a zipper foot. Use the edge of the foot to guide you into making this a very straight seam. As before, when you get to the corner, lift your foot and pivot the work. Drop the foot again and continue sewing. This is the proper technique to maneuver any kind of corner. Once you've done this, do the same from the beginning and make the other pocket on the other side of the lining. Remember that I had cut the top of my lining, however yours will look like this. I was thinking I would add another pocket behind this one. That's why I cut it. So this is what I got now. Yours will be looking like this, so the sides and so the top. Mine looks like this, which I could add another pocket the same way I did this one, but I am not going to. So if you are adding another pocket after we finish sewing this one, you can repeat the procedure and add one below this one, if that's what you wish. I will not be doing that. So the sides at 5/8 of an inch and zigzag. You will notice that satin does not like zigzag, and I have the feeling I did not change the needle either, so this might be a little too, the needle might be too big for the satin. So remember that when you're working with satin, change your needle to the smallest size, and also use your serger if you are going to have to show the edges. These seams will be hidden behind the lining and no one will see them. Leave a gap on the side about 5 to 7 inches to turn the back around. Sew the sides at 5/8 of an inch. With a number 4 stitch, which is very large, I start at the side of the lining, the bottom of the lining, and stop on the side seam. Make another seam on top of that, leaving 1/4 of an inch space. Then do the other side. Then I'll pull the top thread both on the right and then on the left on one side. I repeat the same thing on the other side. That way it is easy for me to shape the oval of the bottom. I've marked the middle of the piece so you can see where the side seams should go. There will be notches in your pattern, so it'll be easy for you to follow. If you see on the top right hand side, I have the piece of the pattern and there are 4 notches in there. Take it back to the machine and sew at 5/8 of an inch. Notice I am helping myself with a pin so the gathers are distributed evenly. After the seam allowance, I will be doing another row of stitches on top of it and then cut the seam allowance in half and then zigzag it. That should make the bag stronger. This is the end of the second part. Join me for the next one where we'll be putting everything together. This has been Mayra for So Easy. Thank you for watching.